It's time to defy gravity and see some serious close calls that'll leave you on the edge of your seat. Near-death experiences and the craziest stunts you've ever seen. Strap in and hold on tight as we glide through this compilation of the most unbelievable aviation moments ever caught on camera. What happens when the hot exhaust of this huge 787 Dreamliner meets the chilly thin air way up high? Cinematic-looking contrails. St. Martin's runway sits just steps away from the beach, so when a big bird like this fires up its engine, the sheer thrust can knock you back like a beach ball in a hurricane. This old-timer is cruising the skies in an airplane even older than him. If there was ever a way to fly like a bird, this is it. At Fleet Week's Eisenhower Park Aviation event in New York, this helicopter's powerful takeoff rips a fence right off the ground. The Robinson R-44 is a favorite in agricultural spray work due to its solid maneuverability, and this takes some serious skill. Designed for short takeoffs and landings, the Harrier's vertical launch capability is a sight to behold. Watch as this hang glider takes off in a tow launch using a powerful ground vehicle to gain lift. But this glider on St. Gaudens runway uses an airplane instead. In Washington, USA, a fearless wing walker is taking things to new heights with nerves of steel. In this tense moment from the Reno Air Race Gold Final in 2016, a crazy accident involving the F1 racer known as Hot Stuff and a fellow competitor's plane happened right at the start of the race. During a heli-skiing trip in Montana, USA, a pilot buzzes close to his destination and then pulls back on the controls, and the rotor system suddenly gets overloaded. Thankfully, everyone came out fine. This efficient scoop and drop method allows Canadair planes to quickly load and take off, making them essential tools for aerial firefighting.
After you go start the engine, you gotta keep going. Yeah, you got it.
Now this isn't something you see every day.
Thanks. All right, perfect. Let's get safety on this right there. Always prepared.
Within just 10 minutes of takeoff, an experimental light sport flying boat suffered catastrophic engine failure at only 600 feet above the ground. With 40 seconds to spare, the very experienced pilot does a makeshift landing in a nearby cornfield. This iconic airport, with its short runway and steep approach, is notorious for its challenging landings. The powerful Apache helicopter flying low over the Cape Fear River in North Carolina. Well, that's one way to avoid the baggage claim line. Guess they're both trying to beat the other to the runway coffee shop. In an unfortunate incident, this Navy helicopter on its way to areas affected by Hurricane Grace crash-landed in Mexico. Thankfully, no one was hurt. An attempt at a 200-way skydiving formation was performed in Ottawa in 2022, and it was nothing short of breathtaking. Lieutenant General Bob "Rooster" Schmidl performs the craziest maneuvers over the skies of Buellton, Virginia.
Incredible sight, but also an incredible sound. Look at Sultan now spiraling down.
Powered by a 28-horsepower water-cooled engine with electric start, this DIY helicopter weighs in at just 48 kilograms. Super lightweight. Guess they're trying to give the engines a break today. To be fair, this is actually the best way to ground handle an aircraft. That's one way to beat traffic. The F-15C Hush House Max Power Run is an intense and fascinating process that tests the jet's maximum power output. During the run, the jet is strapped down on the ground while the engine is pushed to its maximum thrust capacity. In this complex operation, the helicopter hovers in position while another aircraft, typically a tanker plane, extends a refueling hose to transfer fuel directly into the helicopter's tank. In this hilarious prank, a pilot pretends to faint while his passenger panics.
Patrick! Ai! Caralho! Ai! Ai! Acorda, caralho! Que pariu, velho! Você ia morrer, velho!
The iconic C-130 Hercules jet, aka Fat Albert, performs a jaw-dropping jet-assisted takeoff, or JATO. This pilot was extremely bored and decided to switch things up a bit. A routine takeoff goes wrong for this cargo plane. Looks like someone's gonna have to call roadside assistance at 30,000 feet. The 51st International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta in Albuquerque, New Mexico brought together hundreds of unconventional balloons and thousands of spectators from around the world. Now, in my totally unbiased opinion, the most interesting part was the special-shaped rodeo, where uniquely shaped balloons like animals, castles, and cartoon characters took to the skies. In this impressive clip, Bo Buck from Eagle Hang Gliding showcases his skill by landing on a small platform on the back of a towboat after an hour-long soaring flight. While attempting an emergency landing, this DHL cargo plane crash lands in San Jose, Costa Rica. Luckily, all on board survived. Watch as the skilled pilot performs a thrilling low pass just above the ground, showcasing remarkable control and precision. Welcome to the shortest commercial runway in the world, Sabas Uralsquin Airport. This tiny Caribbean runway is only 1,312 feet long and sits on a rocky cliff with steep drop-offs on either side, leaving zero room for error.
Approaching decision height.
At 200 feet, ready for a landing, extremely bad weather caused bad visibility, forcing this pilot to delay his landing by 15 minutes.
Positive brake.
This Boeing 737 faced an intense moment as heavy wind forced a crosswind landing. Shortly after takeoff, this aircraft from Denver to Honolulu had to make an emergency landing after experiencing a catastrophic engine failure.
Hey! Woo! Oh, you got the bank.
Known for its massive size and impressive cargo capabilities, the C-17 Globemaster III shows off its other qualities as the pilot flies dangerously low between buildings and skyscrapers in Brisbane. After experiencing a mechanical issue mid-flight, this helicopter was forced to make an emergency landing on a San Diego beach. In this dramatic moment, lightning strikes an Air Canada plane mid-flight. Fortunately, modern aircrafts are built to withstand lightning strikes with special shielding and grounding systems to protect both the plane and its passengers. Equipped with a large bucket capable of holding up to 600 liters of water, a helicopter swoops down to collect water from a homeowner's swimming pool to fight a nearby house fire. A small plane makes an emergency landing on a highway in Swain County, North Carolina. Thankfully, no drivers on the highway were struck. In this ultimate show of skill, a helicopter flies fast and low to the ground with incredible precision.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
In this action-packed clip, a group of military personnel jumps out of a plane, showing their impressive training and bravery. At Lufkin Angelina County Airport in Texas, after what seemed like a routine landing approach, the Cessna 551 jet rolls too far.
Oh my gosh.
This amazing glider flies side to side with a plane at an altitude of 3,900 feet and a speed of 195 miles per hour. Behold the majestic Antonov AN-225 Maria, the largest airplane ever built, as it soars through the clouds. In this wild firefighting clip, a lead plane flies ahead, expertly marking the drop spot for a DC-10 tanker carrying tons of fire-retardant material. An Airbus A320 gets a cold start in bone-chilling minus 18.4 degrees Fahrenheit temperatures. It's like waking up a polar bear from hibernation. Philippine Air Force planes form the number 69 in the sky to celebrate their 69th anniversary at Clark Air Base in Pampanga. As the plane performs a parabolic maneuver, everything inside, including the dog, floats weightlessly. This amazing display shows a pilot crafting a giant smiley face in the sky, drawing perfect arches and circles. In this breathtaking air show, jets streak across the sky trailing vibrant colors that form the UAE flag. To break the sound barrier, this FA-18 Super Hornet must reach at least 767 miles per hour, or Mach 1, a speed that causes shockwaves to form and creates that iconic sonic boom. This fighter jet performs a high-speed parking job with no room for error. On April 16, 2024, Dubai experienced a historic storm, which brought the heaviest rainfall ever recorded in the UAE, significantly affecting its usually busy airport. The phenomenon of fish being dropped from planes is most commonly associated with a practice called stalking or aerial stalking, which is used by wildlife management agencies to introduce fish into bodies of water, especially in remote or difficult to reach locations. A Eurofighter Typhoon taken off with a weapons load is a remarkable sight. The aircraft's combination of agility, firepower, and speed make it a key asset in air forces around the world. This crazy accident happened in Oakland, California due to mechanical issues. Luckily, no one got hurt. This paraglider had a close call when his parachute failed to launch. Thankfully, with quick thinking, the reserve chute was deployed and the glider landed safely. Watch as the HI-871 Gulfstream II, belonging to Air Century, makes an adrenaline-pumping low pass at a jaw-dropping 300 knots over El Higuero International Airport. Night landings are tough, but a night landing in a Toronto snowstorm has to be one of the hardest things a pilot has to do. It requires extreme levels of concentration. Now this is a view you don't always see. Low-key kinda looks fun though. Nestled at an altitude of nearly 4,000 feet above sea level, this small airport at the foot of the mountains offers pilots an exceptional test of their landing skills. Showing a masterclass in aerial maneuvering, an expert pilot executes a stall and recovers into a spin. Watch as a skilled glider pilot performs a solo flat spin, rotating the glider about its vertical axis while maintaining a nearly level altitude. A pretty difficult stunt to say the least. This death-defying leap is known as the Death Star wingsuit. Fun fact, it gets its name from mimicking the treacherous environment of space battles seen in Star Wars. Just look at that spectacular view. Dangerous, yet beautiful. The Eurofighter Typhoon's ejection seat has been designed for maximum efficiency, and it is put to the test here. On the deck of the USS Nimitz, a powerful spectacle unfolds. The FA-18 Hornet, ready for action, positions itself for the catapult launch. On October 28, 2016, the skies over Greece came alive with the roar of military helicopters as the country's annual Oi Day parade. It was a festival of low flybys just above the crowds gathered to commemorate Greece's resilience during World War II. Here we have the Airbus Beluga XL, one of the most recognizable and unusual aircrafts in the sky. This massive transport aircraft is a true sight to behold with its bulging whale-like belly designed to carry oversized cargo. Hold on tight, because we're about to witness the epic pilot's glory effect. This breathtaking visual phenomenon occurs when a pilot, navigating at high speeds, is surrounded by sunlight and clouds, creating a stunning halo or aura around the aircraft. In this high-stakes exercise, the squadron is testing their skills with the AIM-120 AMRAAM, an advanced air-to-air missile designed to take down enemy targets at long range. The Martin Baker seat is designed to save pilots' lives in the most extreme situations, and today, we get to watch it in action. Here's a quick example of how not to refuel midair. Landing a helicopter is pretty tough, even tougher on a moving fishing boat. These stunning RAAF Hercules steal the show with their flare drops at the Avalon Air Show in Australia. And this Hercules jet shows it can do the same thing at the Santa Cruz Sunset Air Show in 2019. Don't click off yet. If you love our videos, subscribe now and hit that bell. And wait, there's more videos for you right here on the screen. Just click on the one that grabbed your interest and enjoy. See you there!